Jackpot time. And away they go. Roy's Command just taken a hold of with Pascali the first two strides. Absolutely no speed on, and Release Me and Muzieni's going to move around. Muzieni just gave a shake or two of the reins, and number 7 Release Me and Muzieni by 2. 5 Alverni King and Richard Ferry in second. 2 Jazz Festival and Calvin Abib in third. On the inside, they're absolutely crawling along around about 57 kilometers an hour. Then we have Roy's Command the outside, African Dusk the inside, number 1 Rachel Venica, and Dr. Lamberti has number 8 Pascali at the back end. Roy's Command's going to move around them. You can see he's a big monster of a horse, and he just can't be held anymore. Release Me by a neck, but there goes Roy's Command to eyeball him. Alverni King and the white and russet silks with the white blinkers sitting in third. At the Paint Jazz Festival at the halfway stage, 900 meters left to go. Pascali and African Dusk, they're going to come from the back end of the field. Coming towards the final 650, Release Me and Roy's Command, nothing to choose. Alverni King and Jazz Festival, then Pascali the red cap, white sleeves and cap, African Dusk at the back. Muzieni and Release Me going to try and make each and every stride a winning one. Roy's Command turn to now come on the outside. Alverni King and the white silks is now starting to breeze up at the 300 meter marker. African Dusk goes to the inside. Release Me. Alverni King. Richard Ferry now says go past the 200 meter marker. Pascali's running on, and African Dusk the inside. Alverni King. African Dusk coming with a big run to claim them. African Dusk from Alverni King in second, Pascali and Release Me. Alverni King came cruising through, but just that last 50 meters came up for air. Well, you could see Richard Ferry was trying to keep Alverni King together for as long as possible, because African Dusk will come through the last 75 meters. Race to race double for Garth Puller. Messrs. Khalil, Puller and Tomb. Alverni King will certainly come on with this run, cruised up at the 300 and just nursed to the last 100. Pascali. Release Me further back in the running, and then came Jazz Festival. And as for Roy's Command, he's not a turf horse. So, number 1, African Dusk. You'd see move to the inside. Alverni King, Richard Ferry appeared full of running, but I think he was just smutsing and trying to keep him together, knowing that last 50 might come up, and that proved to be the case. That's when African Dusk pounces with Rachel Venica, goes to the inside, and the last 50 meters when Alverni King runs on leg-weary legs, African Dusk will pick up the pieces. Alverni King next time out, he'll surely be a tough nut to crack in the right field, but today it's African Dusk to the win.